Well, at least I'm still alive. I didn't really expect that you know, after Gawain found out. Kind of. Oh, come on. It's kind of wild knowing that you're not going to die after being so sure that you're about to. Hey, you.
You. How you doing, sailor?
I've been better.
Sorry. Um, I'm sorry to hear that. What's going on?
Um,
I also hate vines.
you sure were hiding behind some the other day.
They make for very bad cover. It's why I hate them.
Um, you. I mean, you know what I am.
Yeah.
And you're not the only one.
It's usually bad.
It's not good.
Mm. I
It's.
mean, if I may be so bold, some secrets are worth keeping, especially if it means your safety. Are you in trouble?
I don't know. I'm not dead. I thought I was gonna be dead, so that's interesting.
Phenomenal. I'm glad you're not dead.
Aw, that's sweet.
Hmm.
I August found out and went to Gawain.
I see. That's certainly unpleasant.
It wasn't fun.
Yeah, I am so sorry to hear that. That's it's really awful that something like that would happen. I mean, if I may be so bold, the more I hear about this August person, the more erratic they seem, and I'm sorry that someone you were close to did something like that to you.
Yeah, I don't. They wanted me to jump into the void and I wouldn't do it.
Harming.
Yeah,
Do you, do you want to talk about it?
I just. They. They took me down to the bottom of the world and they wanted me to jump and I wouldn't do it. And they went to Gawain and they said, "Here's a curse for you to break." And Gawain didn't do it. Gawain said they're not going to kill me, and I don't think they're lying. But I thought I was going to die.
I see. Thank you for sharing this with me. I understand that this is not an easy thing to talk about. Um, Come on, let's. Two of us, we live in this dump,
Yeah.
and it seems like more and more people are cropping up by the day. Um, we should come on, follow me. Let's like gardening.
Yeah.
Good, good. Well, let's. How do you feel about maybe doing a little bit of pruning? Um, as convenient as some of the vines are to get over the wall, I mean, look at this house. Nobody's gonna want to move into this house.
Yeah,
This
it's kind
house
of
is
the door is kind of covered there.
it's overgrown.
Oops.
Um, it's just um, just take some time and clean up around here a little. Why not? See that the curse breaker outpost is fairly constructed. I think that's going to be functional soon.
I've been I've been sharing bone meal.
Well, if this Gawain has any sense, they'll recognize an asset to the community. This is. There are no magic words I can say to make this better. But I'll say this. I told you that I would do my best to protect you, and I told you that I want this to be a community, and I'm serious about both those points. So, I'll see what I can do. That point, I mean, they've got to be lingering around it in one way or another. So, I'll see what I can do about, making sure that they don't get hasty or that August doesn't, cause them any more panic. That makes sense?
You're not going to hurt them, are you?
Moth, Moth, look at me. I'm basically made out of chalk. I can't hurt anybody.
That's true.
I'm made out of paper mache, more or less.
You're so flimsy.
Yeah. I told you once, I'll tell you 1,000 times, the face bones, they are perfectly sculpted to receive punches. Even a curse breaker can beat me up. You guys are pansies. I understand that this place is a little extreme from time to time, but trust me, I'm the guy trying to reestablish civilization around here. I'm not gonna go around on a killing spree.
That's fair, yeah.
Besides, I mean, you said that this Gawain, didn't take drastic action, even when directly prompted to do so. So, maybe it's the rare 1 in 100 curse breaker who's not eager to smite anything that exists outside of, the most basic mortal coil.
They said that they wanted to help me if I'd let them.
I'd advise against that. The thing about curse breakers is that they're very good at helping, the average everyday person, but the second that you aren't like the most basic human who lives in a village and has a completely normal life, all those rituals start to do funny things to your body and nervous system.
Have you dealt with them before?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not human. They took one look at me and said, "Ooh, that's a guy
Oh
just
no.
chock-a-block full of curses. Let's do
Chock-a-block.
something about that." Yeah. A sloppy bunch. They can be helpful, and if this situation has curses in it, which is not unlikely, they might be useful, but let's just make sure they don't get carried away. I mean, unique. I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think there's anything to be solved.
You think so?
You're fun!
I'm fun.
Something that isn't fun. Fucking Enderman.
Do you need a boat?
Oh no, they keep ripping pieces out of the ground.
Yeah, that's not very polite.
Polite of them. By the way, speaking of Endermen not being polite, there was a weirdo in your house the other day.
Oh, I met them.
Amber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Said you were pretty protective of me.
Oh, well, I'm not a big fan of thieves, so. Just thought what I needed to do was necessary.
I'm more unhappy about the fact that they eavesdropped on the whole curse breaker thing.
So,
You know, fun way to meet someone.
oh. They also there for that unpleasantness?
Yeah.
Were they rude about it?
Certainly wasn't polite.
Yeah. Banners are a rare resource in these parts. They are a bit crass, but at the same time, they're just, they're as confused as the rest of us. They also need help. Did they antagonize you about the whole curse breaker thing?
They didn't say anything that wasn't true.
I mean, sometimes the cruelest and the most uncalled for things can be true. Because it's true doesn't mean it's worthwhile. Somebody has been shitting dookie all over my back wall.
What?
Over here. Every other day. More of this shit on my walls. I don't even know how they got it up that high.
What?
Every other day, I come back to the funeral parlor, and it's either full of this stuff, or it's all over my walls.
Someone doesn't like you.
I need to listen. I know that we're enjoying the luxuries of a lawless society, and I'm not eager to place the grip of a tyrant around my neck. Can we have, just some public decency laws, maybe? Is that too much? Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna build an outhouse right now. Oh, besides people, discriminating against you for no good reason, how's your time been since we last met?
I have dogs now.
Ooh! I promised to not kill those.
You can come meet them if you want. They're in my house.
The fuck is 11 rotten flesh, light blue wool, light blue carpet, and 16 snowballs gonna help the fucking Haven Highway? The Haven Highway need help? Every time I see it, it's bigger. Where is this thing even going?
Yes.
God damn it.
I don't know what you expected.
You live in a place of utter fucking madness, Moth. I know, like... Wait, can I say something? You're the most collected fae I've ever met, and, like, I just want to appreciate you for that, because if we had a fucking chaos level, like, Titania threat on this server, I would be so exhausted all the time.
I wouldn't be alive if I was a chaos level Titania threat.
There.
Do you want to meet my dogs?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I was distracted.
Oh, also my horse.
Have a nice horse.
Oz brought it down for me.
Ooh.
Here's my dogs.
Wow, that is a lot of fucking dogs.
They're my friends, and I love them.
I guess I don't need to worry about people stealing your shit as much. Just come in, time to take something from my good buddy Moth. And just instantly ripped apart by several feral canines.
They're not feral. They're good boys.
Excuse me, I shouldn't have used my vocabulary in such a way. How do you sleep on this?
Very comfortably.
I didn't realize that you enjoyed the feeling of dog ass on your face.
They cuddle up next to me. It's very nice.
Well, that's good. Companionship is also a rare resource around here, so I'm glad that you've got some people to have around you.
Yeah, actually, August also got me the dogs.
Moth, I don't mean to stress you out, and feel free to deny this request. Everything I hear about this August person seems to contradict itself. I hear that they are, like, throwing themselves into the void, throwing other people into the void, threatening you to get into the void, and, like, threatening you with a curse breaker, and then they turn around and get you a bunch of dogs.
Technically, the dogs were before the curse breaker.
Okay, well... They just seem... I said erratic earlier, but this seems just very hot and cold.
I think... I think they're under the impression that negative attention is better than no attention. Which isn't even necessarily wrong. I just kind of, wish they'd stop.
I mean, it's not necessarily wrong, but do they seek it out over positive attention?
I mean, the last couple times I saw them, they'd been causing trouble. Or, like, they caused me trouble, but... I don't know. I don't actually see them all that often, except the last few days.
What do you feel about them?
They're my friend. Is this a creeper hole? Who let a creeper explode in here after I spawn-proofed everything?
It does, to be fair, it looks old.
Yeah, but I would have stuck lights in it if it had been here when I spawn-proofed.
That's a good point.
And I put up this nice berry bush trench and everything.
wondering what this was. This is nice.
Yeah,
Is
it's
there any
a it's
specific?
a it's a pathing deterrent. Zombies won't cross it. I think maybe other mobs too, but definitely zombies. Uh, but I had to put carpet over it, which still works on the zombies, by the way. Zombies still won't cross it, but people were dying in it, so.
Yeah, I imagine they are.
Some of the people around here aren't very smart.
I've gathered. I thank you. This is a yet another thankless act of community service you've performed.
Well, I don't
What?
mind. What?
Not like, listen, I'm not gonna be out here starting a government or anything cringe like that. God fucking forbid. But I am trying to bring a community together, and like things may be, somewhat, organized. Do you want like a title after everything you've done? I think
A
you
title?
yeah,
I,
like community organizer or something like that.
I don't know what to say to that.
You deserve recognition for the efforts you've made.
I
I mean,
don't.
I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna bring together a community and all that, but you're the one putting in the fucking elbow grease.
I. You think I deserve a title?
Yeah, of course you do. You built the tree farm. You built the wheat farm. Half the people on this server would have starved to death if it wasn't for you.
Okay.
Hey. I mean, I'm not going to be placing any more responsibilities on you or anything. I just think that you deserve recognition for the work you've already done. If you sat down and never did anything again, I would still give you that title.
That seems a little.
Fair enough, but and you understand what I'm saying.
I think so.
What do you think about this wall?
What about it?
I mean, it's very open.
I
I
keep
understand that.
I keep meaning to fix it.
Well, I mean, maybe that's a project we can do together. I understand that this is a well-trod path over to Star's house, over to the wall that people keep trying to climb. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
what's the deal with the wall? Do you know what's the deal with the wall?
I know what's the deal with the wall.
Or are you gonna tell me what's?
Yeah. Do you want to go see the wall?
I would love to
thought
go
we
see
would.
the wall. I'm not gonna get murdered by being over there, am I?
No, 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 we're not going past the wall.
Okay.
I do not want to get stabbed. But I talked to Stars. I've actually been hanging out with Stars quite a bit, actually. They were one of the first people I met. I met them before you.
Stars never mentioned meeting you.
Well, I asked them to keep it a secret that I was around, and they took it a bit more literally than I thought they would.
I guess that's to be expected. Or I guess you
You
didn't
know me.
expect it, but
Didn't expect it. Fucking maintenance. Point is, you know how, shy I get occasionally. They were one of the first people I met, and I asked them to. They were kind of like, I know all these people, and they said like a huge list of people, and I kind of got a little overwhelmed, and I was like, okay, just don't tell anybody yet. I'll do this at my own pace, and they were kind enough to oblige. Okay, so here we are. So that's the wall. Over there is a small village. It's filled with villagers. And they're in a similar state to us in that they are very confused. And as far as I can tell, I spoke with them briefly. They were a very insulated community before all this happened. And now that this has happened, they're a bit shaken up. So my understanding of the situation is that Stars went over there and talked to them and was requested to keep them safe. And as a result, has just been set up a wall and just made sure that any of the more, let's say, eccentric members of our little community don't wander over there and, like, I don't know, start shooting lightning out of their hands or whatever they can do. I mean, these people have gone through enough already. We don't need to shake them up anymore.
Do you? This might be insensitive to ask. Do you know if any of them is a master weaponsmith? Because I really want a diamond axe.
I've been over there a few times, actually. I sort of got permission from Stars a little bit. I'm not allowed to go through the wall, but I first spawned over there. And when I sort of wandered down, I bumped into the people, so they already know me. Um, it took a few days for them to get past the no skin thing, uh, but we're working so far. There's a weaponsmith. I don't think he's a master yet, but I could try and help him hone his craft.
I mean, I've also got a weaponsmith in the villager pit, but you know, no diamond axe yet.
There, that's unfortunate. Well, let's see what I'll see what I can do. Of
Thank you.
course, of course. But yeah, it's all that's over there is just a bunch of villagers, and they're um a little weird. They kind of got this like centralized butterfly religion going on. I think they might have been part of a cult.
Think they'd worship
Um,
me?
maybe that's the thing. Maybe you wander in there and completely shift their religion on its head,
Oh no.
and that's a social change that might be a bit much for them right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. I won't go in there.
I appreciate that. It's a complicated situation, and as far as I can tell, Stars is just gonna keep on killing people over it, which I mean is necessary.
Is
I
it?
don't
We asked
understand.
them. We asked them to put a sign on the community board.
Did they?
I don't know. I keep forgetting to check the community board.
We were right over there earlier. The point is, I mean, I remember how Amber was in and out of your house. It turned out that I went over later and talked to Stars, and it turned out that Amber was trying to climb the wall over and over again just to run over there, just because they were curious. I mean, Stars told them what was over there, and they just didn't accept the answer they were given. They were so convinced that there was something else to find. They endangered the villagers, themselves, and Stars for pretty much no reason at all.
I still think a sign would help.
No, I agree. Maybe we should. Do I still have a sign? Wait, is there a sign over here? A sign.
Yeah, there's one sign with no explanation on the entire wall. What does this sign say?
Oh, there's another sign. What does this sign
Fishing
say?
hole. That's not
Fishing
helpful.
hole. I think fishing hole is very helpful.
Not for our purposes.
It's fair. I mean, I think I'll say this: it's a bit of a PR disaster, but hopefully we can get this turned around.
Alright. Hey,
Oh,
if Stars is keeping you secret, do you think they could possibly be keeping other people secret?
oh shit! I didn't even think about that. Probably not. Um, Ours and I are we're pretty close. I guess as close as you can be with a non-sapient machine.
They're
Um,
sapient.
they are.
Yeah.
I mean, they're obviously sentient. The decision-making process programmed into them is frankly incredible. I don't know. I think they would tell me. Nice double torching. What do you mean?
I mean, they clearly have preferences and thoughts and I don't know. I feel safe around them in a way that I shouldn't. I mean, they're made of iron. They're, you know, I should feel the
Yeah.
same way around them as I do around iron golems, but I don't. I feel like they have reason, they understand, they
Yeah. I mean, they have incredible processing power, and the the avenues in which their programming functions are extremely complex and deliberate. I mean, they are not to scoff at the incredible achievements that the villagers have made with their iron golem technology. Ours is a step beyond anything I've seen.
and I think they're a person.
I just want to thank you for helping me with the landscaping, if nothing else. Think I. Are you sure August is your friend?
I'm pretty sure.
Are they a good friend?
I don't have much experience to compare them to.
Oh,
Hmm?
I think I need to meet August. I think I need to understand them better as a person. Um, keep hearing things about them that sound either wonderful or horrible, with very little in between,
Yeah.
and
That's
fear that I
August.
may be fear I may be getting all these impressions about them out of context. So, to make any decisions or give any advice, I think I need to see the source, if that makes sense. Record, you were right to not jump in the void. There is nothing worthwhile down there.
Have you fallen in?
Times. Won't lie, it's comfortable. Death is a death is a friend, so there's nothing wrong with getting close to them every once in a while.
I mean, you look half dead.
Well, some people say that you're best dressed as a corpse. I like to say that because I do very good tailoring work for my funerary business. You are right to keep your space from that,
What?
from the void.
Mm.
Um,
I just. I mean, I guess chances are that I'll fall in eventually, and maybe August is right that I should know what'll happen when that happens, but
Something like that should happen on your terms, nobody else's.
I mean, that's what August was saying.
Well, it was certainly trying to happen on their terms from what you've described.
I mean, yeah, but what they were saying was that it should happen on my terms and not be an accident.
Don't want to do it, right?
I don't want to do it.
Then you shouldn't. Happens on accident, then that's what happens. Accidents happen. If you don't want to do it, there's no reason to.
I almost did fall in the other day when August was messaging Gawain and I was trying to leave and I fell. I fell off the waterfall and I almost didn't make it back on.
Very sorry to hear that.
It's unsettling. I don't. It's not a sensation I liked very much.
I can offer no assurances or condolences or any information to tell you that you were wrong to feel that way. You were valid to feel upset in that time, and perhaps that isn't exactly comforting, but know that you aren't wrong.
While we're talking about how my week has been, you remember that K guy?
Yeah?
I may have kind of put out a hit on him.
With who?
Bird, I don't know if you've met them.
Bird. They're around?
Somewhere in that direction, I think.
Holy shit. Secret time with Moth and Sleep.
Secret.
Want to hear something?
I would love to hear something.
I knew Bird before this.
What?
Knew them before this. I have a friend.
You have
Somebody out there who knows me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank God. Oh, this is good. This is really good. Oh, Bird is so good at what they do. Oh, this is phenomenal. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
Tell you what.
Sorry, go on.
No. I'm just excited. What were you gonna say?
I didn't really mean to put out a hit. It just Bird offered their services, and I said that if they could take care of any more iron golems, that would be great. And they said, well, where would these hypothetical iron golems be coming from? And I said, well, there's this K guy.
Really?
Yeah.
That K guy is fucked. Oh, this is good. Oh, phenomenal.
Okay, you were saying? Yeah, I should make this bigger.
You met Aster yet?
No. I think August said they did.
I met them. I met them too. They snuck up on me and threatened me with a knife for about 45 minutes.
I can threaten you. I don't have a knife.
Well,
I should have a knife. It's in my name. Why do I use axes?
Well, I don't know.
It's because I like chopping down trees. Versatile tool.
I just...
What?
No. You're funny. Point is, they are a very paranoid individual, and they caught me off guard and scared me a little bit. But the more time went on, and the more they attempted to persuade me with force, the more the cracks started to show. So, keep an eye out. They're a bit of a volatile individual.
All right. Yeah, I haven't met everyone yet. There's a Whimsy, I think, that I haven't met yet.
Let's see.
Uh, I don't know.
Like, Gawain knows them. Look, tell you what, I think I'm gonna go. I think I need to set up something with this Gawain person. But stay safe and know that, and August may have their reasons for doing the things that they do, and Gawain may break curses or whatever, but you know what they aren't?
What?
Official Haven community organizer.
Thank you.
See you around, Moth.
I'll
And
see
if you
you.
see Rat again, just let them know that I'll be keeping an eye out for them. Maybe if you have a minute, could you take down that graffiti tag on the back of that house? It freaked them out.
Okay.
See you around.
Yeah, I'll see you.